Hello. Okay, I am Alexander Zuron, and I'm semi-finished with what I call the egg of Christ. So this symbolizes the Virgin Mary, and this is the matrix that encloses the egg of Christ. And so I finally got a coat of silver on it, and from here I can tell there's still more problems to be solved, and some scratches and separation of glue I've got to fill in. But this is a necessary step because this shiny silver really shows all the flaws. I don't even know if it's going to be finished in silver, but this so far so good. So it came out pretty good. I spent most of the day just working on the split here, which is a very important aspect of the sculpture, and in a weird way just sort of brings it together better, even though it's splitting it in half. Before I had the groove, it was just sort of a blob, sort of. So anyway, so
And that's symbolic right there, right?
Yes, it is the split in our own lives to duality, whatever you want to call it, the Jekyll and Hyde, etc., the battle between good and evil, and so that's definitely symbolizes that, and it looks better too. And also at some point, I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make an 8-foot tall one. I've got the right materials for it. But then, say if I wanted to make a monstrous one, someone wanted to, like Trump wanted to put one at Trump Tower, I can get aluminum, I think maybe in 15 foot, like 8 foot by 15. And so I would make one side really big out of that, another side really big, and then it would all get bolted together, and the head would be popped on, so it would truly be different pieces. Right now I'm just sort of pretending it's different. But so anyway, this is it so far, and who knows when we'll get more videotape of it, in a month or so. And I've just sort of got to do a lot more boring work. I've just gotten to the point where if I want to make it 1% better, it takes an hour. If I want to do another 1% better, it takes 2 hours. If I want to make it another 1% better, it takes 4, then it takes 8, and so it compounds the nicer you want it, or the more precise. But sort of like, I don't think these aren't quite right, but I don't care about that.
And then the horseshoe thing there, that's the omega, right?
Right, we got this sort of horseshoe shape, but it's also like an omega shape. And then there is an alpha in here, actually, an A, which is sort of vaguely like this. And then this is the cross piece. So it's sort of a very tricky kind of A. So it's an alpha omega. And it's also got this sort of cruciform kind of thing here. So it has a bit of a crucifix in it too. And so anyway, so far so good. Thank you.